me a seat. Senator Oburu Odinga.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I also want to congratulate Madam for the good job she's doing and ask two questions. Or you just want me to ask one?
To ask only one, please.
One, okay. Madam Speaker, I think Mombasa is already oversaturated with tourism investment. That's where we all go. We all want to go to Mombasa, want to take my family to Mombasa. But there is too much tourism potential in the western part of Kenya. And I would like Madam to tell me, there are roads. There is a road, a ring road, which was to go around Lake Victoria. And there was supposed to be investment. It was designed, it was costed, it was, I don't know whether it was tendered. But that was meant to open up tourism potential in that area. And the other infrastructure is the golfing, which is also very attractive. We have in Nandi, Kisumu, Kericho, Kisii, and Kisumu. And I would like to know whether they are also taking interest in sporting, so that as part of tourism. Well, Madam Speaker, I'm sorry I asked two, so it's okay. Madam Speaker, that's what I want you to change your direction of investment to the Western circuit. That's what Honorable Halwali was saying. Because Honorable Kech asked about the islands, about Lake Victoria, but he tells me that you did not quite stress anything about, say anything about Lake Victoria. But this is a very, very high potential area for tourism. And it is time that we started directing our investments towards the west, where there is great tourism potential, including wildlife, including the lake sporting, and Madam Speaker, there is a lot of potential in the islands, particularly Mageta, and those other islands, Takawiri, and all those, the Mfangano. There are a lot of tourism potential in those areas. So thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable CS, you can respond to that before we take another round of questions.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The comments by Honorable Kalwale are taken, and also by Honorable Koech and Miraj. We take all those comments. Honorable Speaker, the last question.
Senator Alwale, Honorable CS is responding to your question. Yes. Proceed, Honorable CS.
Yes. Honorable Speaker, that was a comment which we took note of, but to assure that the strategy we are implementing, the tourism strategy, is firmly anchored on Vision 2030. Honorable Speaker, the last question by Honorable Oburu was on diversification of tourism products and tourism destinations. That's why we are happy that this week, the World Tourism Week is being celebrated in the Western region, and specifically Kisumu. We've had a lot of activities since Monday. We have seen visits to Ndere Islands, the Kajulu Hills, and the climax will be on Friday, when we shall be launching the Western Circuit. And I want to assure the honorable member that we are really focusing on diversification of the products and tourism destinations that we have. We are cognizant that infrastructure is an enabler to tourism, working closely with the Ministry of Roads for the roads and the circuits that will provide access to the tourism places. And also sports tourism is a niche market for Kenya, and we shall be working closely with the Ministry of Sports so that we can take full advantage of that sector of sports tourism. But we are doing a lot of work to ensure that Kenya has a sustainable tourism industry. And just like the manifesto of the Kenya Kwanza government says, that tourism is critical to the economy of this country, Kenya is still punching a little below its weight, and that goes a long way to describe the work that is ahead of us. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Chute Mohammed Said.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I will also want to take this opportunity to congratulate our CS. I know she is among the 5 best CSs in this country, if not the #1. Let me also take this opportunity to thank the Director General, KWS, who is here today. Honorable Speaker, the recent recruitment by KWS was the best recruitment ever.